What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma if you're new here, and I'd love to talk about all things Peloton cycling and fitness. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I post every single Sunday, and today's video is a very exciting one. I'm going to be doing a day in my life, New York City edition. For those of you who have missed my last couple of videos, I moved to New York for 2 months. My boyfriend is doing medical rotations here. He's in med school. I'm a remote worker, so I can tag along. We have a lot of friends in New York City, so it's nice to visit, and we potentially want to come here for residency. So it's nice to feel out the city. We've never lived here before, to just figure out if this is something that we would want to do. So I'm excited. Today is Thursday. We got here on Sunday and moved into our apartment on Monday. So it's been kind of a hectic week, but I'm finally getting into the groove of things. So it's just past 7 a.m. right now. My boyfriend has left for his medical rotations. They start early in the morning, and I'm going to go to Equinox for a workout. Then I actually am going to be going to my workplace today. We have an office in New York City, and it's very easy to get to. It's like a 10-minute subway ride from our apartment, which is nice because I'll show you the apartment later. It's not that big, and in my workplace there's dual screens. They have free food, free coffee. It's just good vibes to go into the workplace and get some work done. So that is the immediate plan. Typically what I do is I go to Equinox and then I come back to my apartment. It kind of is annoying because the Equinox is very close to the subway station, but it's just, I don't want to bring my gym bag to work because my gym bag's kind of big, and I sweat a lot, so lots of sweaty clothes. So I just come back quickly, drop off my stuff. I'll put on some light makeup, and then I will go to work. The class that I'm going to take today at Equinox is called True Bar. It seems like it's just a bar class. It says it's at the bar, so this is truly bar, which is interesting because I've only taken off the bar classes at Equinox before. So I'm really excited. I will say my walking has just gone up exponentially since being here. I kind of predicted that, but in response to that, I've really been cutting out all cardio at the gym because I literally walk 15 to 20,000 steps a day here, at least so far. So I'm just gonna go do the bar class, and that's just gonna be my workout for the day because I know I'm gonna be walking around a lot later. So that's kind of cool, a kind of thing I didn't think about until I got here, and I was yeah, wait, I don't want to be running 5 miles on top of the 10 miles that I'm walking. So I am very excited to try out this bar class. I've tried a yoga class, I've tried a Tabata Max class, and I've tried a cycling class here, and I've enjoyed all of them a lot. There's definitely better attendance to these classes than the Equinox I was going to in LA, so I think that's kind of cool. It's nice when there's more people in the group fitness class. Today's class is the first class I've ever attended that all the spots are booked up. So I'm interested to see how crowded this one feels. It might feel a little too crowded for me, but we'll see. Going in with an open mind, hopefully that means that this is a really great class. It seems all of the bar and Pilates classes get booked up really fast though, which is kind of interesting, but I guess they are really good workouts. I do really enjoy bar. So I think that's pretty much all the updates before I go to Equinox. I had some cold brew and this little granola bar. I pretty much just eat a very small breakfast so far, and then go to Equinox because then my office has food. So might as well just eat at the office, way easier. So let's go to Equinox and get this bar workout in. My butt is definitely going to burn tomorrow. I really enjoyed that class though. The instructor was very pregnant. She's I'm getting a C-section this coming Tuesday. And first off, she looked phenomenal. And second off, she could do all of the bar moves. And I was oh my gosh, I hope that I look and can move half as well as you when I am that pregnant. But it was a really good class. I really did like that there was an actual bar in the studio. I've never been to an Equinox studio that has had that before, so definitely cool, and it's nice to actually do bar classes at the bar compared to not doing it at the bar. Usually at the Equinox classes, you get like the stick that you can kind of use for balance. But you know, it's cool to like have the actual bar. Thought it was a really good workout. Definitely the epitome of like small movements, but you're 100% going to feel the burn. So glad I got that in this morning. Just got back to the apartment, put on like the smallest amount of makeup as possible. I showered at Equinox and then like changed into my work clothes, walked back, put on makeup. Very, very small amount. It is so humid and hot outside that like anything that I put on, I will sweat off. I grew up on the East Coast. I grew up in Pennsylvania, 18 summers. And then I went to the West Coast for like 5 summers and I've never been the same. I can't do the humidity. It's definitely something that I'm getting used to, but Chris and I are just like sweating like crazy. So small amount of makeup. I'm about to grab my work bag, get on the subway and go to work. I can't vlog at all like while I'm at work. I think if I do, I would have to like submit it to my company for their approval. And like, we're just not doing that. So imagine that I'm just typing at a computer because that's what I do when I'm at work. So let's go and get some work done for the day now that I got my workout in. Also, it's hard. I do not have a full body mirror here, but here's the fit. I just wear like the loosest and most comfortable clothes I own. Thankfully, I work at a tech company, so it's like very chill as long as it's like you're not like wearing something super low cut or revealing, it's fine. So yeah, just this like cheetah midi skirt. I don't love it, but it does the job. And then this black tank top. I just need to be like as cool as possible while I'm commuting. So I definitely see the office is interesting, like split. I'd say half the girls wear like dresses and skirts like I do, and then half the girls wear jeans. And I just can't imagine wearing jeans in this heat. But I know some people don't like wearing skirts and dresses. So I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm happy that I can wear this to work. So let's go start the work day. I just got home from work. It is only 4 p.m., which is very, very nice. So the company I work for is a West Coast company. So technically I'm supposed to work like West Coast hours, although everybody I work with is very flexible, which is nice. So I typically work 9 to 5 East Coast hours and do like all my solo work, which is probably like 80% of my job is just coding and doing things on my own, which I'm really lucky because then the hours are like way more flexible. And then obviously if I have meetings after 5 p.m. East Coast, like I still have to go to them. And that does happen like kind of frequently. My teammates do try to schedule like one-on-ones with me, but like if there's a big team meeting and they can only schedule it in like the afternoon on the West Coast, you know, it's like TS to me. That's what I have to accept working a West Coast job. But today I don't have any meetings at night and I am going to a concert with Chris and we need to leave here at 5:30. So it was nice that I could like take the subway home during lunch hour on the West Coast. So 3 to 4 here is like 12 to 1 for them. So I'm like, perfect. I can take the subway home really fast. No one's going to need anything from me during that time. And then I can just like finish up my work at home. So that works out really well. I'm very lucky. I have a very flexible job, but going to finish up some work for now. I'm so excited to see the concert tonight. We're seeing Driver Era on Pier 17, first New York City concert. And I really like Driver Era. They're like an alternative indie band. I feel like their main claim to fame is that Ross Lynch is the lead singer. And he is Harvey in The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on Netflix. And he was also in a bunch of Disney stuff, but I didn't watch any of that. But I really enjoy the band. I actually liked the band before I knew that there was like that relation. I think I was just looking on Instagram one day and figured it out. But I'm very excited to see them. I've also heard really, really great things about Pier 17. I've heard it's like really pretty. It's on the water. It might thunderstorm and this is open air venue. So hopefully that's okay. But you know, we'll see. And yeah, I'll catch up with you guys when Chris gets home and, you know, done with work for the day. We're almost there. Chris just got home and I'm done with work. So we're going to go to a liquor store because I don't want to buy any drinks at this concert because it'll be so expensive. Are you excited for this Driver Era concert?
Yep, been listening to a lot of his music for many, many months to prepare for this night.
What's your favorite song?
Probably Part of Mine or Heaven's Angel.
I think mine's Scared of Heights or Flash Drive.
Interesting choices.
We have acquired the alcohol. We just got Tito's because we figured that we could drink that today, and then like also any other time. Tito's is always good. So now for dinner, we're gonna have a smoothie because we have no other food in our apartment yet, and we just want to have a quick dinner. So, you know, always a fun meal. We also have a ton of bananas, so at least we'll eat through some of these. Let's point out that Chris bought this many bananas. So we got banana, some frozen strawberries, got this Orgain chocolate protein shake. Orgain is still my favorite protein powder, plant-based, because whey breaks me out. And I just pour it completely in. And to top it off, I'm gonna put some almond butter in it just to make it a little more hearty. Yum. The strawberry flavor is very overpowering. I think I put a lot of strawberries in this.
Fruits are healthy.
We left a little later than expected. It's now like 6:35, but the first band, which we don't know who will be, goes on at 7, so we should be fine because we just got off the subway.
Liddy.
Brushing my teeth like cleaner. Who kept my sweet tooth?
She's leaving me and
The concert just finished. It finished at 10 p.m., which is nice. I think there's like noise regulations around here, which is fine with me because I go to bed early. But I really enjoyed it. I don't know about Chris though.
It was entertaining, but I'm tired and a lot of people fainted.
Yeah, a lot of people had to get like hauled out. It is very, very hot here. And also, I guess I should have realized this before we came, but there were a lot of girls there. It was probably like 95% girls, and they seemed to really like when he played his one Disney song that I did not know, but a lot of people were screaming. So I guess a lot of people were there from his Disney days. And there was a lot of crotch grabbing, which was interesting. I haven't been to like a concert that has been so heavily female dominated ever, I think. I don't know. Well, no, I've gone to a Jonas Brothers concert. That's probably pretty similar. But it was interesting. It was a good experience. But now to start our like 45-minute trek back, and I am very thirsty. It is now actually Sunday. I didn't realize until I started editing that I never really finished off the video. But basically Thursday night, you know, we took our like hour-long subway ride back to our apartment and then chugged a bunch of water and immediately went to bed. We were very tired, but my total step count for that day was like 20,000 steps, which just shows that I do not need to be doing cardio at the gym anymore. So it's definitely been an experience to kind of shift to completely like yoga, bar, weightlifting, and then just rely on like everyday activities for walking. So I feel like that's the coolest part about being in New York. Besides that, I've really been enjoying it. We don't do something like every single night during the weekday, but some nights we do, and obviously it's a lot of fun. And I thought that I could just add the very small apartment tour at the end of this video. We needed a 2-month lease in New York City, and we needed it to not be like $5,000. And believe it or not, it's very, very hard to find something that's not like $5,000 for a 1-bedroom. And we also kind of needed furniture to already be in the bedroom because we just like don't have the means to, either buy all new furniture or like bring it from Pennsylvania. That was just going to be a complete mess. So we needed a furnished apartment, and I did find this one. It is $2,000 a month, which is absolutely crazy because it's a very small studio, but this is New York. We live on the Upper East Side. I really like the area we're in. It feels like very safe and residential to me. So, you know, time to show off this apartment. We're in the main room right now. Chris is here on his laptop, but we got a couch which doubles as a futon, which is pretty nice. And then we just immediately have the bed, which we sleep on. And they have a TV, which is nice, and it came like with internet, which was also very nice. And like I like the windows. We just keep the blinds closed pretty much all the time because it's so hot. Here is my chair, that's my work bag, and then like all the clothes that I only wore once, so they're like semi-dirty, but I can wear them again. And here's our little table that we eat at. And then another little table like right next to the door. And I don't even unpack my suitcase. I'm just literally gonna live out of my suitcase for 2 months because there's just like not enough room to unpack, and it's fine. Then we go into our very, very small kitchen. There's literally like no place to cook here, which is fine. We'll just eat out a lot and have a lot of smoothies. But the stove is very nice. Like you can tell that it's pretty new. And the guy is like, oh, like a dishwasher in a studio is super rare. So that makes sense. And it also came with like pots and pans, which was nice. We have our first closet, which Chris has some of his clothes in. And we keep some stuff at the top. And then this fridge, but we're looking at not a lot of room here. You can see. And then our bathroom is also very tiny, but you know, it does the job. I'm going to Equinox after this, so I'm dressed to, you know, work out. But yeah, we got our sink, the mirror, our shower, which is kind of interesting. I don't know. Our shower head comes at a weird angle. Like, I've never seen a shower that the shower head comes out like that angle. And then we have our toilet and then another closet that we have like all of our suitcases in. I have my makeup up top. Honestly, it fits us. I wouldn't want to live here for more than 2 months, but it does the job for what we need. And I just couldn't find anything that was like even remotely in this price range. So as soon as we saw it, my friend Jen and her boyfriend came and like checked it out because we were in Los Angeles, obviously. And they were like, it's not great, but you know, you can live there for 2 months. Overall, definitely expensive for like the size, but you know, at least we can live in it. We're not here a lot during the day and it does the job. That is pretty much all I have for this video. Definitely let me know if there is specific New York content you want to see. I want to try out. You guys have commented like different New York studio classes. Definitely want to do some videos on those. So if you have any suggestions, please leave a comment down below. But if there's like any other content you'd like to see, let me know. Definitely way more hectic than my LA life. So I'm still adjusting, but I'm excited. I'm excited for these next 2 months. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys are staying safe, having an awesome week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!